So she is, like I say, a reception class. So there are children in the class with what I would class as challenges who haven't yet been diagnosed. And so one of the things that we see quite a lot as ed psychs are young children who are on the pathway to being assessed for autism, sometimes ADHD, but that tends to be a bit later in age, but at this age, certainly on the pathway for autism. So it's probably fair to say that the child I'm going to describe most likely will end up with a diagnosis of autism, but it's not definite.
At this moment in time, they don't have it.
No, not at this moment in time. So what she was describing to me in a conversation was a young child, so we're talking 4 or 5 years old, who wanders around the classroom, seems to be in another world compared to the peer group, doesn't make any meaningful, obvious social communication gestures, such as facing a person when talking, such as making eye contact, or making physical bodily contact, such as touching the teacher by the hand, etc., etc., and has no purposeful language. So a lot of it is repetition, or what we would class as echolalia. And this person is trying to introduce what the speech therapists are told them to introduce, which is PECS, so PECS, a picture exchange communication system. And for those people that haven't seen that, it comes in various forms, but the one that this teacher's trying to use has widget symbols on it, and the child is just not grasping that at all.
Just for any new listeners, do you want to explain what a widget is?
It's a bit like the sort of matchstick drawings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Black and white drawings of things. So you might have a sad face, but it's a widget face rather than a real picture of a sad face.
Yeah.
So that sort of thing. And the
When
picture
you
of
go into
that,
any school, they're all doing interesting things. Like you'll find stickmen picking up books or opening books and all that type of thing.
yeah. So and carpet time. So when the teacher's trying to teach, the other children are sitting on the carpet. This child doesn't seem to grasp that it's a teaching time or it's a listening time. Will come along, sit on people, sit on their heads, sit on their shoulders, roll on them, walk off, and go to the train set and start chewing while all of this is going on the carpets. So it wasn't a sort of a formal involvement of mine. It was more of a conversation, listening to a teacher. And as I said to you, it's just a real life scenario. This is what teachers experience and teachers talk about.